Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin, Thanksgiving Eve, November 25th, 2020. Folks, have you ever stopped to think about how often you have had an opportunity to defend your parents? How many times have you been put in a position to defend your parents' honor, defend your parents when they couldn't defend themselves? There are so many children out there that don't know how much or how lucky they are to have family, to have parents that are still on this earth, especially through these difficult times. As we approach Thanksgiving, which is 24 hours a day, 24 hours away, we have to remember that our parents are very important. And if they're not in this world today, are you honoring their memory, their legacy, by doing what's right, by living up to their expectations? Honor your parents. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
On June 16th, 2018, a show designed for you, The Daily Commuter, went live. A weekly show all about faith. A show with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony set out to change the world.
Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin. Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let It Begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Can you say Have Faith, Let It Begin? Huh? Yeah. Yeah? Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone. Today, we continue this journey about respecting your elders, respecting your parents. How often have you been put in a position to say to yourself, I defended my parents. I am living up to their expectations. I am doing right by them. I can remember being a young, very happy young man and constantly being told, Angel, you're just like your father. Angel, you're just like your mother. You're always in a good mood. You always are polite to others. And it got me thinking. Recently, we've talked about respecting their elders. Recently, we continue to talk about being kind. Have you done that with your parents? Have you had the opportunity to make amends, to do all that you can to make sure that you're living up to the expectation of your parents? Sometimes they say the expression, I have tough shoes to fill. Others will be regretful and show regret because their parents have moved on and have been moved on to be with the Lord, and they feel as if they never had a chance. They never had an opportunity to ask for forgiveness. It's never too late. Being who your parents want you to be is allowing yourself and allowing them to do all that they can to make sure that they do things in a way that we can understand. God does not make mistakes. I say that a lot on this show, and I mean it. You know why God doesn't make mistakes? Because He allowed you, me, all of us, to have the parents that we have today, to have the grandparents to have the siblings, some of which who have raised us. That is no accident. That is allowing these people to teach us, to show us exactly who we are supposed to be. Now, as you grow up, you start to wonder, who am I going to be? How long does it take before you realize that that's the person I want to be? How often have you said to yourself, I want to be just like my parents. I want to have a successful marriage like my parents. I want to make my mother, I want to make my father proud of me. Some of us who don't have our parents with us today utter the phrase, my mother would be proud. A couple of weeks ago, I had to do a eulogy. And the eulogy that I did was for my good and best friend, Brian. And I had an opportunity to share with Brian and Liz and John, all brothers and sisters, of their mother, Barbara, who we've prayed for on this show, who went on to be with the Lord, a special message that she shared with me to share with them in case the Lord had called her home. And a lot of the message dealt with how proud she was of them. How proud she was of them. And to see their reaction, to feel the goodness of those words, made me realize one day we have to share this story. One day we have to do a title or an episode about the same thing that I dealt with just weeks ago. So as we get closer to Thanksgiving, where we constantly say, what are we thankful for? One can't stop to think, why don't we ask this question every single day? Why do we wait once a year to say, why are you thankful? You can answer that question every single day. So I propose it to you today. And I ask you that from here on out, that you ask yourself that question. What are you thankful for today? I am thankful myself for family. I am thankful for this show. I am thankful for each and every single person that I've encountered since this day I hit the record button, the day that I went live. I am thankful for those that have come in and out of my life, some that have done me wrong, some that have betrayed my trust. I'm thankful for teaching me who to be around. I'm thankful for learning to turn the frown upside down. From learning from my mistakes, from gaining more of a perspective of what type of man I wanted to be, for being in the world of business and allowing others to, pardon the pun, screw me over, to do things to me unethical, only for me to realize that I can rise up from that. We've heard that too. Rise up on this show. How often have you given your parents the opportunity to be proud of you? How often are you thankful for today? Ask yourself these questions. Start that process today. And I think you'll be very surprised to know that you are grateful, that you are thankful. You just haven't had the opportunity to think about it daily. So tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And for most of us, we cannot be home. For a majority of us, it'll be a Zoom Thanksgiving. It will be not the norm. But it doesn't have to be different. Because all it takes is one phone call. For a couple of words to say, Mom, Dad, I love you. I miss you. Mom, Dad, thank you. I'm thankful for you. For those of you that are battling possible divorce, find it in your heart to forgive. Be grateful and thankful for the time you did have together, if it in fact has ended. And if you're repairing the damage, repairing that love that was once strong and on fire, may God work through you. May God work to make that magic work once again. Make that love spark. As we get closer to Thanksgiving, and we have a Thanksgiving episode that will air, and it will be a pre-recorded message unless I'm able to go live, because I am working that day. Allow us all to embrace the beginning of a holiday season and be thankful for the time that we have with one another, to be thankful for all that God has given us, good or bad. We must remember to praise Him on the good days and on the bad days. Be thankful for the people that you have met along the way. Be thankful for anyone that is willing to listen, all those that are doing right and doing random acts of kindness, all those that will do all they can to make this world a better place. Be thankful. And never forget to have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.